What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the video. So today I wanted to talk about something that absolutely blew me away when it comes to the newest ReMIND trailer, which is of course the return of the Restoration Committee, or in other words, the Final Fantasy characters. This is actually how the trailer opened up, and boy did it open up with a bang. Aerith, Yuffie, and Leon are all seen in Merlin's house in Radiant Garden talking to Riku. The context of this conversation is vague, but we can gather quite a bit from it. So Aerith says, but if we still remember him, then he must still be with us. This is an obvious callback to the events of Chain of Memories, which they were then touched upon in Kingdom Hearts 2 for a little. Leon says how they all remembered Sora at the exact same time. The reason for this is since after the events of Chain of Memories, Sora's memories and the chains that connected them to his friends and loved ones were temporarily severed, so Naminé could piece them back together. That way, they were originally the way they were before she tampered with them. So during that, Sora was absent from everyone's mind. Aerith is obviously just stating here that since they haven't forgotten about him, then he shouldn't be too far off or too far gone like he was prior to Kingdom Hearts 2. Riku states that they have been searching everywhere for Sora and haven't found a clue as to where he is. Obviously, since Sora went to go find Kairi, he hasn't returned for a while. It's hard to actually tell if this is before or after the actual ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, where Sora saves Kairi and then fades away from Destiny Islands. Of course, my take is that it actually is. Sora didn't return after he saved Kairi. At this point, I believe Kairi is all here and she's all good. And then this takes place during the secret episode, in which I believe will be a playable Riku episode, just given the fact that it seems that most of these scenes that focus on Riku interacting with the other characters seems to be Riku's story or mission to find Sora. A little bit too big of a mission just to be in cutscenes. I feel like it's actually going to be the secret episode. So I think it's safe to say that he went to Radiant Garden and sought out the Restoration Committee for some help. This could be where his search begins, or perhaps somewhere halfway through it. I don't think that this is one of the last places he's searching, since I feel like this will actually boil down to where him and Aqua talk about where they can assume which will be venturing into the realm of darkness in the Land of Departure. But regardless, it seems as though that we finally have the Final Fantasy characters that we've grown to love and what for a long time have felt like a staple to the Kingdom Hearts series return. I'm not gonna lie, I was bummed that Nomura decided to not include them in the base game. I understand he felt like Kingdom Hearts outgrew Final Fantasy, but come on. As I said, they have become a staple at this point. They, in my eyes, are just as important to me at least as the Disney aspects of Kingdom Hearts. That's just how I feel. But it seems as though we did get our wish granted and the Final Fantasy characters have indeed returned. Not only that, but we also got new renders of them. They look great. The Kingdom shader has really done them justice, just like everybody else in the series. One thing that I would like to point out is that we actually have Cid's render, who we don't actually get to see in the trailer. Kind of strange that they would just release that, but it seems as though, since he is absent for the trailer, Cid will of course be joining us in the ReMIND DLC as well. Again, I'm truly happy and I'm excited to see them all return. One question that I do have is, are we going to be seeing any more Final Fantasy characters? We of course have the Gullwings and Tifa from Kingdom Hearts 2. I personally don't know if any of those characters will show up. I feel like if anything, maybe Tifa, just to go along with the whole Final Fantasy VII Remake hype going around, but it's really up in the air. The Gullwings I'd have to count out, but again, anything can really happen. Now, we obviously have other characters like Auron and Zack, but I seriously doubt that they'd show up either. All that's really left is Cloud and Sephiroth. Now, I really do have a hunch that these two will make an appearance. Cloud is really, really popular and one of the big faces of Final Fantasy. Sephiroth, on the other hand, I would love to see him make an appearance as a secret boss. I made a video discussing briefly who I think the secret boss could end up being, and I feel like Sephiroth would be an amazing pick. Obviously, Cloud and Sephiroth have their own battle that can continue from Kingdom Hearts 2 and follow its way into Kingdom Hearts 3. And being on topic of Sephiroth, we did fight him in both numbered installments, that being Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, so why not have it come full circle so we can battle him again here in Kingdom Hearts 3. Much like with Tifa, not including Cloud and Sephiroth, in my eyes, would be a huge missed opportunity. Not only are they popular, but the hype around Final Fantasy VII Remake would make their inclusion that much more special. So now here is one more question. Will we see new Final Fantasy characters? Picks like Noctis and the rest of the Final Fantasy 15 boys have come up, and even Lightning from Final Fantasy 13 and other characters from her trilogy. I don't think we'll see them in this specific DLC, but I think that we can definitely see them making an appearance in future titles. Again, I feel like Nomura has heard our outcry. He has learned about cutting Final Fantasy characters from the game, and he understands how important they are not only to the Kingdom Hearts series as a whole, but to how important they are to us as the fans. I am again truly happy, and I'm truly excited to see them returning in the DLC. So guys, that is the end of the video. Let me know if you're hyped for the return of the Final Fantasy characters in the DLC. Who do you want to see included in the DLC other than the ones that we have already seen? Or maybe in future Kingdom Hearts titles? Don't forget to leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments. Also, do not forget to like the video and most importantly subscribe to the channel for more Kingdom Hearts ReMIND content. Thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, I will catch you all later. Bye bye!